Yo, what's good? What's good? I'm in the building. It's Shaq Dup. I'm in the building with Curtis Mack. You already know CM Productions.
Yo, it's your boy Frequency. Holla at me. I'm in the building with Curtis Mack, CM Productions, representing.
You're
That's
all
a
right.
fact.
That's a fact. All right, so let's set it off like that. So we're in the building right now. It's Shacked Up. It's Curtis Mack. It's Frequency. We're behind the mic right now. We got Price behind the camera. Little OG King Lucy. Camera work before, but I know he linked you up with me, and we were at the same show recently at Pavilion Lounge, which we killed it. We all killed it, which was dope. You know,
That was dope.
That was
Right.
dope. What do you guys think of that show?
That was good,
was pretty
man.
dope.
It was definitely different from what I expected out of it. When I looked it up, I always research the venues before I go on.
Oh, you have to.
Yeah, you have to.
And with the flyer we put out, it wasn't that hard, you know.
Yeah, and when I went, it was going through it. It was like, what is this? Is this the sticks? And then when I got to it, it was like, oh snap, this is pretty dope. Like the whole setup inside was not what I expected.
Yeah, Shacked Up. What did you think?
It was pretty dope. Like I like the vibe. It was dope.
Nice. Yeah, I didn't mind it. It was we're getting in the mix for the summer. A couple events,
Yeah.
get them in,
Right.
get all the quirks out. Get all the mic checks and all that kind of stuff. Get a little stage presence practice, a little practice emceeing. So that was nice.
Yeah, it was.
But I'm glad you guys are in the building today. So without further ado, let me pop into my questions. I'll start with Shacked Up. So give me your name and what you do.
All right, so my name is Shaq Dup, and you know how they have the jack of all trades. Well, I'm the Shaq of all trades, and basically I make wine, I make music, I produce music. I'm a hip hop artist. I write my own music. I cook. I do a lot. So
You have a background of kind of culinary and wine and hip hop music.
yeah.
Nice. And I know you mentioned you were working with a couple radio stations at one point in the broadcast industry too, so you have some background there as well.
Yeah, so I was curating for Hot 97's events. I curated for Hot for the Holidays. I curated for Summer Jam. I've been going to these events for free basically and vibing with it.
Nice. So Frequency, so start off by telling us everybody your name and what you do.
What's up? My name is Frequency. I'm a here and impaired hip hop artist. Yeah, I've been doing music since 2008, so maybe 12, 13 years old. And I've been writing ever since. I had little R&B groups growing up with them, and then I just started to be a solo artist around 2013. I feel like it was the right time to branch off and be independent because I don't have any type of schedules I have to stick to. I can stick to my own schedule, and putting out my music on my own free time, being independent has been the best thing I've been doing since.
So if you had to say so, how long have you been doing this? Give me a number. How many years?
14 years.
14 years. And how about you, Shacked Up?
So basically I seriously started doing music in 2014. But I used to just do mess around with the music in 5th grade. But I got serious in 2014 and I've been doing music with I started doing music with the youth and I went to juvenile centers in Brooklyn.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would work with them and, help them do music, bring a mic.
Giving back to the community is always key. Always key. And then especially if you're working on your craft while giving back to the community, it's even better.
Yeah.
It's dope. So I have a question that I ask everybody is who helped you get into the industry, Frequency?
Eminem was the one who inspired me to write my music because of his hardships growing up. It was hard for him being accepted, and because it was hard for me being accepted as being a hearing impaired person.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of my peers, they felt like I was discriminated against a little bit. So I was different. Everybody viewed me as different, and I felt different. And the only way to vent was to put this stuff on a piece of paper and then put it to a microphone and let out my feelings. Right, there was this one person. She didn't view her disability as a weakness, but more of as a superpower.
There you go. As long as you accept it anyway.
I feel like people with disabilities, that's a motivation right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They motivate.
So who helped you, Shacked Up? Who helped you get into the game?
So basically, like old school artists really inspired me, like Tupac,
Mm-hmm.
Bone Thugs and Harmony, and nowadays like J. Cole, Kendrick.
Now, anybody in your immediate life that maybe you
him.
doing big things with right now?
He blew up my song "Dragging Up." It's been a hit.
Yeah.
Since.
Oh, so you two together basically are helping each other because you guys
Yeah.
are a duo,
We
right?
promote each other's music.
So if y'all didn't know, Frequency and Shaq Dup, they roll together like the Jada and Styles P. How you doing? No, I don't know if it's like that, but
teamwork makes the dream work.
yeah, you can take
That's
a
a
listen
fact.
and find out. All right, so where are y'all from?
I'm from Brooklyn. I'm originally from East Flatbush. Currently, I'm in the Flossie right now, which is known as, Canarsie,
Okay.
Brooklyn.
I'm originally from Guatemala, and I was adopted a baby, and then I was born to the States and been living on Long Island since.
Long Island in the building. So you got New York in the building regardless. And we
That's
got
a fact.
we got our
Big
cameraman,
facts.
New York too. What up, though?
What's good? What's good?
What up, Price? We should have mic'd
We
him
got
up.
all
yo.
the boroughs, almost.
Yeah, facts. And I got Jersey. I'm holding down North Jersey in the building.
That's a fact.
So you got some music out? You got some content out, Shacked Up? Where can we see it?
You can find my music on SoundCloud. If you go to SoundCloud, you type in Shaq Dup, SHAQDUP, and basically you could find my two latest songs are Finesse and Keys to Her Soul. Keys to Her Soul, that's like literally the number 2, Keys to Her Soul, and then you can find it in many other platforms as well, Spotify and all,
Word.
Major
So you keep the
platforms.
music on the major platforms for the people that may pay for the streaming platforms, as well as SoundCloud for the people that don't. That's dope. So Frequency, what about you?
Yeah,
Where can we see your work?
My music is on SoundCloud, Audiomack, Bandcamp, and Spotify. My latest music is actually on SoundCloud right now, but when I'm finished my rollout plan for my album to drop later this year, all of it will be moved to Spotify. So
That's where everyone seems to be at, Spotify or Apple Music, or
Yeah,
YouTube.
Apple Music too, Tidal, all that. You got to do it.
Tidal too. Tidal's hot right now. Shout out to Tidal. I use Tidal.
That's a
Yeah,
fact.
you can also find me on YouTube. I'm trying to do promote other disabled musicians like myself.
Word.
So I started a video podcast called Disabled Yet Able video podcast, and I'm promoting other disabled musicians like myself.
That's
'Cause-
crazy. I didn't even know you hosted a podcast.
Well, yeah, like it's right now. The first season is on the laptop, but since I just got a new camera, my brother told me if you're gonna do something, do it right.
Facts.
And then I had to invest in the camera,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna start my second season strong.
How can you be reached? Just say somebody wants to book you for a performance or a feature or something like that.
Email me. Y'all can find me on Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah, shout out your IG because from there they can go anywhere.
Yeah.
They usually can call you or email you. So what's your Instagram?
Yeah. My Instagram is Frequency. That's one word, the word frequent and the letter C. And my Facebook is Frequency Music. My Twitter, I also have a Twitter. It's Frequency with an underscore. Yeah, you can find me on there. And my YouTube is Frequency Official.
Word, Shacked Up. What about you? Where can we reach you at?
So you can reach me on Instagram. You just type in the official Shaq Dup, and you find me there.
Word.
SHAQDUP.
And they can direct message you or email you if they need to
Yeah, hit
contact
me
you
up.
for features or
Features,
performances,
collabs, whatever.
or maybe
Let me know.
anything.
Book us, yo.
Yeah.
Book
If you-
us. We will turn up your parties, your
That's a
events.
fact.
Check
all
out their
the time.
Instagram page, yo. Check out the Instagram
That's a
page.
fact. Hit us up.
Do you have any shout outs today?
Yeah, I definitely want to shout out my parents, yo. They've been my number one fans
That's a
ever since I
fact.
started this game. Shout out to my friends that have been rocking with me since day one. Shout out to Shaq Dup. He's a good person
Shout out
to
to
work
you
with,
too, bro.
good friend of mine too. Shout out to Curtis Mack, CM Productions,
Yeah.
giving me the opportunity to promote my music and a platform to do that.
Yeah, big facts. Yo, how about you, Shacked Up?
Shout out to my mom. Shout out to Frequency. Shout out to my aunt. Shout out to everybody in my family. Shout out to my aunt. Her name is Valley.
Big ups,
Val.
Valley Val.
Big ups, Val. Yo.
Yo, what up? Yo,
Yo,
shout out to
that's
New
a
York.
fact.
Shout out New Jersey. Shout out Price. Shout out OGKL.
Shout out my mom, Jada Ice. Yo, we in here. We turning up. And she's a real supporter of me. She comes to my events and,
So you got any
Yeah.
new projects?
Me and Frequency, we about to work on a joint album. So you gonna hear a lot of fire.
Or what's it called?
We
Or
don't
can
even
you
know
not-
yet.
we
This
don't
is
know
something
yet.
and this was a concept,
We
but
gotta
we definitely want to make it happen.
Word. All right, so look out for the album. Besides that, you can get both their music on all the streaming platforms pretty much. But, head to Spotify, Apple Music, the basic ones, SoundCloud, all
That's a
that.
fact.
They're all there, and you guys have Instagram too. You already gave that a shout, so you can see, samples of the
Yeah.
work there, which is great. Any last thoughts? Frequency.
I definitely want people to know that I've been doing this for a long time, and I've been discriminated against just for having a hearing disability.
Sure.
I understand the troubles and the struggles of other musicians that they have to go through. And for some that can't walk, maybe the building is not wheelchair accessible and you're trying to get in the studio. But I want y'all to know that I've been doing this for a long time, and I've been in like a very dark hole. Like maybe I shouldn't do this, or like had to take a step back because everything was just like work or school or trying to balance the music game has become stress. But I want y'all to know that you can do it too, because I've been doing it, and if I keep doing it, I'm chasing my dream. I want y'all to chase your dreams too. If you're disabled and you want to do music, go ahead and do it.
Yo, big facts. And
That's a fact.
being a creative has your setbacks too, because you get depressed, and then having a disability on top of that, like, it doesn't help. But like, if you manage to push through both of those, you can come out with some great content, some great strides in your life. What about you, Shaq Dup? Any last thoughts?
So basically, I want to shout out a recent friend of mine. She was a spoken word poet, and then she passed away.
R.I.P. R.I.P.
Yeah, May 2nd, I believe. Yeah, she was a dope artist, and she passed away. And yeah, shout out to her. She
You want
really
to do a
inspired
moment of
me.
silence right now?
Yeah, we could do a moment of silence for
All right,
Deshauna
just-
Baldwin. All right.
There you go.
Shout out Deshauna. Yeah, she rising. I just want to say, keep chasing your dreams and keep chasing your goals. Like, if you want to be something, just be it. I wanted to be an artist, so I became an artist. I want everybody's self-esteem to rise, and then they know that they could do things. Like, everybody could do something. Like, people who are famous now, they were once regular people like us. They're still regular people like us.
Yeah,
But
they just got a little bit of clout and a little bit of
a
money
little
now.
more clout, a little more bread, and that's pretty much it. But yeah,
Yeah. So
So,
thanks for listening, guys. Thanks for being in the building with me today.
that's a fact.
Yo.
Definitely. Thanks for inviting us.
Yep, CM Productions in the building. Frequency, Curtis Mack, Shaq Dup, Price.
Yeah.
Word.
What up?
Definitely.
New Jersey, New York. And that's the thing, man. I'm about to start shouting out Tri-State. Let's make our own hashtag,
Tri-State.
in the building.
In the
Tri-State.
building.
Yeah, Tri-State in the building.
State was
Hashtag.
good.
Yeah, right?
CM Productions.
CM Productions.
Hashtag
Hey.
that shit.
Tri-State
That's
in
a
the
fact.
building. All right, thank you for listening. Peace.
Yeah. Shacked up.